Human remains were dumped in suitcases on the Clifton Suspension Bridge in Bristol. This is so messed up. Police officers were alerted to reports of a man seen acting very, very suspiciously on the bridge just before midnight on Wednesday this week. The police arrived on scene within 10 minutes of the report being received, but unfortunately this dodgy git had already fled. And just who is in the suitcases? So this guy casually got a taxi to the Clifton Suspension Bridge with body parts in 2 different suitcases and didn't chuck the suitcases off the bridge. As why on earth would you be on a bridge with body parts in 2 different suitcases? I just can't wrap my head around this. What sort of world do we live in when weirdos think it's okay to get in a taxi with body parts in 2 different suitcases, and the poor taxi driver's car has now been impounded and they are helping the police. But this poor guy helped this psycho get the suitcases out of the taxi. And the taxi driver must have thought, Jesus, why are your suitcases so damn heavy? This story is definitely one to watch. I really, really hope that whoever has died is identified soon. And it has now been confirmed that armed police busted this guy who is aged 34 in Bristol. And he was detained at Bristol Temple Meads railway station in the early hours of this morning. And he's been taken back to London by the Met Police for questioning. And in a further shocking development, more human remains were discovered at his flat in Shepherd's Bush. And it's also been revealed that the human remains in the suitcases were that of 2 different men, and the 2 men have yet to be identified. And as we now know that this psycho is 34 years old, how many years has he been killing? I suspect we could have a serial killer on our hands. How many other people could this guy have murdered? His name is Yostin Andres Mosquera, who is a Colombian national. And what a dumb criminal. Who in the world takes a taxi with 2 dead bodies in 2 different suitcases all the way to Bristol from London to go to a huge bridge to dump off the bodies off the side of the bridge? And it would appear, because this particular bridge has such high barriers on the side, it most likely was impossible for him to do the dirty deed. He amazingly escaped on foot, even though a cyclist did try to pursue him. And thank goodness he's now been busted. So have you heard about this crazy case? And like me, are you wondering if Yostin could be a serial killer?